Generic greetings and welcome to Construction Plus This War of Mine, episode 5. In the previous episode, we actually did a really good deed, in my opinion. We stopped a soldier doing unspeakable things to just a complete stranger in the shopping market, the shopping centre, the mall, whatever you would like to call it. And I don't know if we're going to get any reward for it. I don't really care. I'm just glad we did the right thing. At least, in my point of view, we did anyway. And I think what we need to do this episode is go back to that place and see what we can really get there. Now, we took all of the major things that we could find there, so all of the items that are really important to us, survival and such, we managed to take. But I think we do need to sort of continue on and see what we can get done. Now, Marin is very hungry. Oh, he's hungry and content. That is good. I've got Katia, who is in the new bed that's there. You can see he's sick and recovering. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get her to go up and actually take some of their meds. Have we got anyone that's sick? No, everybody else is sort of okay. Erica has actually got something to say. On the night I got shrapnel in my thigh, the army entered the city and indiscriminately started slaughtering rebels and civilians. We had to scream and I couldn't even raise from my bed. Oh, we had to scram, rather. We had to scram and I couldn't even raise from my bed. I was just lying there waiting for death to come. I was hoping the old drunk would save himself. Not stay with me until the end. Why worry about something I can't change? Father issues there. Roman, my hands are still trembling. That soldier could have killed me, but I did the right thing. Yeah, I think I agree as well. Anyway, so we're going to get her to go up and get some of their medicines. I'm going to make some cooked food because we do have some vegetables, which are always good. And obviously then we'll get people sorted. Now that rainwater there, we actually didn't finish it, so I'm going to send him up to do it because it was in the middle of sort of ending the day when that happened. Once she's grabbed that medicine there, I'm going to send her over this way to grab a... There we go, there's that water. It's getting sorted now. We'll send him downstairs again. Yeah, she's having a bite to eat there, and now we're going to send her right down. So she's sick and content. She's on meds, but I'm going to send her. I'm going to put her to bed because that'll aid her sort of getting better, her recovery. Erica is content, hungry, and tired. She's in bed. Looks like Roman is hungry, so we're going to send him upstairs just to grab that food. Now, in the night, we need to send the person. Oh, there we go. She's up. Content and hungry, that's good. Actually, not the hungry bit, but content is very good. We need to get someone tonight. I think we'll send them to go back to the shopping centre and we'll grab everything we can there. Now we need the person we'll send. We'll send the person with the most backpack capacity. So I believe that is Katia. Sadly, as you can see, they're sick, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, let's go to Marin, who's currently going over there to. I think he's going to sit down, and they're all talking about Marin. All talking about him saying how good he is. They're saying it's cold as well, but winter is over. How much fuel do we have? We have 9 fuel, so I don't really want to waste it all on the furnace there. I know there's been several comments saying we should keep making the furnace better and better, but no, not at the moment. And we don't really need to. Do I want to put more fuel in it? How many books do we have? Got 8 books. We could probably make some more fuel, to be honest with you. So we'll go to fuel and we'll say book components. We'll say make 3 fuel. Looks like Erica is now content. That's all good. How much water do we have? 10 water. So we're okay on that. Let's have a quick look at the thoughts. Fortunately, our shelter is a great place. It's a place where we can get some respite from what I said. Great place. I mean, maybe I'm reading too much. No, it's not a great place. We have an armchair, but we lack chairs. Okay. If we had beds, we can sleep in decent conditions. Someone gets sick and wounded, they have a place to rest. We made a radio and listen to it. We have a few books. Good book helps forget the horrors of war. Saying here offers us slight respite in the hard times. We lack coffee and cigarettes. All breaches in our walls have been boarded up. We should be able to repel minor attacks even if we are caught sleeping. Yes, that's correct. We have actually had a couple of, I wouldn't say major attacks, but there's been a couple of attacks that we've managed to fend off and such, which is all good. Anyway, I'm going to send her over here and just put in some remaining fuel just to warm this place up, to keep people well. There we go. And I think we'll go to end of day. Now, what we want to do is go back. So, we've got a lot more places now. Look at this. We've got a shelled school. We've got a small apartment building, city hospital. We've got a supermarket where we're going to go back to. A lot of places we can go, but either way, Katya, who's got a 12 backpack capacity, is going to go scavenging. We've got Arika, who's going to go on guard. We've got Roman, who's going to go on guard. And we're going to get... Actually, yeah, we'll get Marin on sleep in bed, I think. Actually, I don't think we need everybody on guard, although it would be good. We'll keep 2 people on guard. Train in combat and sneaks quietly, and we'll get Katya to scavenge. We'll sleep in bed. We're going to go back to the supermarket because, as you can see, it's only 48% looted, and I'm just going to scavenge. I'm not going to take anything with me. That's why last episode, as I mentioned, I took the crowbar and opened it all up. So, we don't know what we're going to find here. There's a woman in there. I wonder if that's the same one that we helped. She's coming in. Okay, you heard that, soldier? What you tried to do? Good thing the girl is safe now. All right. Ah, so someone's come back to, I guess tell us what's happened. She lives next door, helps. What's that? Helps with the groceries sometimes. Ah, okay. I guess if we brought Roman back, they might have even said thank you very much for your help, because it would be the same person, because I don't know if she realises that, I don't think what would happen, she says there. Don't think what would happen if the soldier hadn't been stopped. Yeah, that's an interesting one, that, isn't it? If I brought Roman back, maybe they would, it would have said, oh, you're the one that helped. Maybe, maybe. Anyway, let's just take all of the items from here now. I'm not really being too choosy on what I pick. Oh, I didn't go in this cargo container last time. I'm not really being too choosy on what I actually take here. I'm just picking everything up. I'm going to go downstairs. She's exhausted and shocked, but her family is taking care of her. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Excellent. So, you know, we did the right thing. Definitely did the right thing. I don't think there's any doubt in that anyway, but still. Is she going to follow us around? I think she might be. There's a cigarette. We'll take that. There's some med ingredients. There's a broken guitar. We'll take a broken guitar. I'm actually going to put the cigarettes back and probably the wood. I don't need to take that at the moment. There's a broken pistol there. I'll take it just because I can. I'll probably end up leaving that. I'm not really about making the weapons and such. There's some more weapons parts and such. We're just having to scavenge all of the items that we can, well, probably we're going to find useful, I guess. I mean, that's always the case. You're not going to take useless stuff, but what I mean is prioritise the items that we could probably sell. The military can't do what they want with impunity. I agree. Anyway, let's grab this here, and there's some more items that I don't really want in these trash cans. I really wish I had a proper scavenger. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted. Some vegetables. Good, good, good. Yes, I was really hoping we would... did I look in this? I think we did look in this. I must have looked in this. Yeah, of course I did. Can't really take the med ingredients, though. I'll put them back. I'll take the med ingredients. Because we might find some more. People still have the strength to fight back. Yes, I know. I'm trying to do that myself. What else can we take? There's some water, some books. There we go. Books are always good because it allows them to read, and obviously it's good for firewood and such. Very, very good for that. Firewood. I didn't mean firewood. I mean fuel. Unless the book is made of wood. Made of paper. Derivative, I guess. Anyway, search this because I'm pretty sure, yeah, there was loads of med ingredients. Oh, look at that, 4 of them parts as well. I'm not going to take that tobacco. I'm not going to take the homegrown tobacco. I'm going to take the 4 electronic parts. I also want the moonshine as well. I'm going to not take that. I will take the moonshine instead. I think that'll do us, actually. I think I'm just going to run to exit. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not going to run to the exit. I'm going to run up here and probably up to the first floor and see what we can stack. So if there's anything else that's in here that we haven't got, like there might be weapons parts and such that we have that we could stack. So there's some coffee. Yeah, there, things like that. Look, the weapons parts that we can use to make all sorts of things. There's some more of them. More books. Oh, we can't take the books because the books take 2 slots, I guess. We can actually go into the ceiling. We can actually go into the ceiling, but we haven't got that ceiling. The roof, rather. Loot that. That's more useless junk. It's not junk. It's, you know, one man's ceiling is another man's floor and all that. One man's garbage is another man's treasure. But we need to prioritise. There's some coffee there. I might... Do I put the books back and take the coffee? I think we do have enough books, so I'm going to leave them for now. We can always come back and take, you know, take all the books if we need to. We got some back there. I burnt a couple of them, but there we go. Because I'm sure there was coffee around here somewhere. But it's difficult to find, to remember which one it was. There we go. It would be good if you could mouse over these hands and it told you what was in there the last time you searched, but I guess it's, you know, that's a bit too much information for this sort of thing. Guitar's stringing away. There's a lot of water. Could take the water with me, but no, I've got enough, I think. I've got 10 water, and I've got a water sort of butt there as well. We can... Yeah, no, can't take any. Water butt back at the safe house anyway, so we don't need to bother with it too much. So there's only 2 more places to search here, and I think they're all just going to be rubbish, sort of. I think they are just going to be rubbish. We can jump over and down there, I think. Yeah, they're just all like components, which, as I said, if I had a proper scavenger, then this would be amazing, because we could just take all of this stuff and use it, but sadly we can't do that at the moment. Let's jump down here on that shopping cart, and what is it going to be? Yeah, rubbish. There's a lot of these components, so if I need components to make pretty much anything, I know where to come, but I'm trying to prioritize things like food, because obviously we've got 4 mouths to feed, and medical supplies, and even moonshine as well, because... What's that there? What's that say? Faded leaflet with a skull and crossbones reads, "Danger, do not touch unexploded ammunition. Any weapons, ammunition, or equipment will be left behind or unexploded, maybe booby-trapped. Do not touch anything. Risk of severe death or injury. Injury or death, even. Report such finds to the nearest army outpost." That's interesting. So what do they mean? Like where? I mean, does it mean this thing here? I don't know about to search. It doesn't say that that's anything different. No. There's something in here. Looks like a little cabinet. Someone's been sleeping in this cargo container, and it is... Ooh! A nice tin of food there, and some roll-ups. What am I gonna leave? Actually, I'm going to leave the raw food, because I've got enough raw food back home. I do want to leave the raw food. Yeah, I'll leave the raw food and come back to it. Let's just run to exit. We're going to probably jump up onto the cargo container. Yeah, we can climb up. Oh, onto nowhere, in fact. Bit of a bug there. We're going to jump along and then just go... Whee! Oh, I thought we could like do a bit of a gun point and go whee straight off the end. We can't do that. Right, Katia is back. Excellent. So what's that? Day 11? I think it'll be day 11 now. Let me have a beverage. Today's beverage is clean water. Day 12, even better. Day 12. So, let's see if we've been raided last night. Obviously, we had Roman on guard and such. So that was all good. We can make a couple of meals, and we've got some tin food, which is all good. The night was calm. Pretty uneventful, really, wasn't it? So, she's slightly sick. I'm going to send her in to grab that canned meat. We're going to get Roman downstairs, and we'll get him to make something. We'll get Erica downstairs to bed. And we'll say, make that meal there, please. Make that. And we're going to get you straight into bed. Slightly sick, content, and tired. Slightly sick. Obviously, she's the meds have wore off now. But hopefully, we can just go to bed and everything will be alright. So, Roman, he is hungry and tired. So, we'll get him to nosh on that food. As soon as he's finished that, we'll send him in here. 13 degrees centigrade at the moment, which is okay. Marion, he's hungry, so we'll put him there. How much water do we have? We have 10 water and 28 sugar, so we might think about making some alcohol. That might be a good trading item, but sadly we can't make the still. One thing I'm running out of is components and wood, because again, I haven't got a scavenger. Actually, how much is it? It's very, very cold, I know. To make a guitar. To make a guitar, it takes... What? 8 wood? You can board the place up for cheaper. Alright then. But it does take 1 broken guitar, which we have, and it can you can play it, and yeah. You can... The mood will go up, especially if the person playing it knows what they're doing. In fact, there is a person who is like a... I guess it was a musician. Yeah, it was a musician that came before, and they were very good at actually playing the guitar. So that was good. That was very good. So we managed to get them, but we don't have them at the moment. Currently what we have is a weird selection. Marion is probably the most useful person we have, I guess, because he's obviously making things cheaper in here. That's great. And we're just going to make this get some more clean water by putting a new filter in. Erica sneaking quietly, very good as well. We've also got Roman, who's very good at combat, and Katia, who is good at bargaining, which we've... Basically, it's Marion and Katia, really, that have done the most, I would say. I think so, anyway. But, obviously, we've got the other 2, which aren't useless by any stretch of the imagination. There was a trader, so I guess we're going to get bargaining skills. You can come up slightly sick, content, and tired, so we'll send her up, Katia, and we'll have a little chat, see what we can trade, and then we'll probably end up going back to the, I don't know, do we go to a new place? I'm not armed, I just want to trade. I hope he is, because it could go horribly wrong. Let's have a little trade. So, what's he got? First vegetables. Prioritize vegetables. Always, always, always. And I want all of the components he's got. And I will trade 2 of my medicine there. That's a broken pistol. I don't want the bullets there. Coffee. We'll trade that. Fertilizer. And there you go. We'll trade that. Deal. Excellent. We'll do another trade. And I want all of his timber. And I will trade for that 1 bandage. Oh, and he's saying, fine, we can have a deal straight away. Excellent. Okay. That's interesting. What I'm going to do then is buy the 3... Do I want to buy his bullets off him? No, I don't think so. Sadly, I'm going to put some of these back. Deal. Do another trade. And I'll take off all the rest of the wood he's got. And I want to trade over. There's some med ingredients. Now, med ingredients are good for making medical items. But the problem is that I can't really see me making them. For at least a while. Same as that pistol, broken pistol. I could make a pistol, but I don't plan on making one. Assault rifle, exactly what I need. I'm not gonna give him that. I want to get some more of these parts. Is there anything else I really want? I would like to take that canned food. I don't really need that part, to be fair. What if I took the herbal meds? That would be quite good. Herbal meds, what does he want for that? 2 raw food and some fertilizer. I think that's alright. I think we can have a deal. Deal. Right. Thanks very much. Close the door. I don't think there's anything else we really need, so we'll close that. She's slightly sick. I'm just going to send her downstairs. I'm going to put some more... Do we want to put more wood in the fire? We've got 7 left. We might as well put a little bit in. And Marin can do another meal. So, again, we've got some vegetables, and we'll make some better food. There we go. And that means we can, you know, anyone that's hungry, we can go up and sort that out. So that guy's rested. Oh, sending Marin up there. Didn't want to do that. Training combat, Roman. I'm just gonna send him upstairs. We don't need to do anything else with him. Arika can have a... Oh, I didn't finish cooking the meal. A little break for another chapter. He's going to go and sit down and read a book. I like that. I do like that. Katya, slightly sick, content, and tired. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep them there. So we don't really need to have any other meals now. I really hope I don't have to burn this book. Yeah, me too. Right, what can we make? I'm not going to use this person to make anything, by the way. I'm just putting them here for now. We could put a guitar. Make a guitar. That'll cheer people up. I think we definitely want to make a herbal garden. That's always going to be a long-term option. But I think because we're doing a lot of trading, a moonshine still is going to be in order. So we'll get Marin again because he's our handyman. And we will make a moonshine still. So we'll make that and we'll place it, I think, in the far corner there. Place that there, yeah. So it means that if the rats are not taking the bait there, then they'll have a little sip of the moonshine we've been making, and then they will probably get a bit drunk. And drunk rats going around, then that's interesting. Anyway, let's go to our other things. We're just checking. We've still got 10 clean water. We probably need to get some more. Actually, I'm going to send Roman back up. He's just running around. I brought him down to sit next to the fire. I don't think that's how it works. I think it's just... See, it's rather chilly. I think it's just to do with that. Just the general heat of the area. Let's see what we can make. Can we make some moonshine? We can. 4 sugar, 4 water, and 1 unit of, well, like fuel. So we'll make 2 bottles of that. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. But we need to get some more... we need more, get some more water, because I'm obviously using a lot of it to make this, but it's good for trading. And if you have a military outpost, if you find the military outpost, which I don't know if we have or not, then you can actually do a lot of really good trading with them, because they really want booze. That's just how it is. Right, let's make a couple of filters. There we go. Don't know what we're going to do with Roman. I will get him to shove this filter in there. There we go. We'll make 1, because you can only put 1 at a time. And then what I want to do is... What do I want to do? That's a question. What do I want to do? Could make another bed, no point. Can't really sort of do a reinforced door, make a guitar, but I think I'm going to save up for a herbal garden. I think that's what we're going to do. Right, we'll end the day, and we do some more exploration. So, City Hospital, St. Mary's Church, supermarket already visited. There's still some items there that are quite good, but I think I'm going to go... Do I go to the church? I think I'm going to go to the church with Katya again. Again, back 12. Last time I went there it was okay. Or do I go back to the supermarket? I don't know. I'm really tempted to go back to the supermarket with Roman to see if they go, hey, you're the person that helped out or whatever. I don't know. Either way, Roman, you're going to guard. And these two can sleep in beds. Katya, scavenge, even though she's slightly sick, she's got the most back capacity. Where do I go? We've been in the garage, been at the Shell Cottage, been to the semi-detached house, been at the supermarket. A lot of other places we haven't been. I guess some lots of materials, some weapons. St. Mary's Church, some food, huge amounts of materials, some meds. Guess the church is the option, isn't it? So we'll prepare for that. We will take a crowbar, and I actually want to do a bit of trading, so I'm going to take the bandages. I know I've been trading with the bandages, and there's this, and it's weird because the game is very individual. I think that's, you know, it's very easy to say, oh, you should have done this when, you know, basically everyone's going to make different decisions. And the thing is that I tend to play it less combat-y. You know, some people say, oh, you should have just, you know, shot them in the face and killed them, but yeah, well, that's your decision. I'm not a massive fan. I try to avoid it in this game, certainly. Not other games, obviously. You know, I don't play Modern Warfare that. Actually, I don't play Modern Warfare at all. But yeah, the point is that I don't want to do a lot of combat. So generally, the bandages I don't normally use. Don't really use. Anyway, that is a. As you can see, we're in a very large church, and it does look very good. Apart from it's been cut right in half. And we've got this guy here. This is the. I guess it would be, yeah, Olek. This is the preacher. So yeah, exactly what he needs. He really wants that bandage. So what I'm going to do is trade over that bandage, and I'll take off him, and I'll trade all of the wood as well. Take that canned food. No, he won't take the meds. What about the basic meds? Yeah, he's alright with that. Won't you try harder? Well, sorry, I can't. What else would he trade? Sugar? There we go. We can trade all that wood and that for some canned food and some parts. Deal. I always like the parts. So we could steal off him. Don't think it's going to be a good option. We're going to go down here. I've been in this place before. It's not really that randomised. Although, well, the items are and such, but it's not overly randomised. You can see there's another sort of, I guess it would be a crypt, wouldn't it, down here? But that's now become a place for him and his flock to hang around. So we could steal off them. Again, it's moral choices. I don't think there is a choice in this matter, really. There is a mark on the wall. A few words. Here lies Roxy, the best dog in the world. Oh, that's horrible. Anyway, yeah, we could go down here and sort of take them all out and use the machine gun, because we do have one. Not my first choice, obviously. Anyway, we're just going to keep searching around here now. I don't know if anyone's around, but I'm not really doing a lot of stealth. Can we go downstairs? Yes, we can. Scoot down. Anyone around? Can't hear anyone. Nothing around here, really. We'll unbar this door just in case we need to get back fast. Now, my memory of this place was always just rubble. There's rubble absolutely everywhere, so I really do need a shovel, which is obviously something I haven't got. I've got a crowbar. Jump down. Yeah, look, there's problematic, and that's problematic. Oh, it looks like I've got some more parts here. And some electronic parts. I'm taking a lot of parts. Open this door. Ah. Looks like we have to go through. Actually, is that a kitchen? That is a kitchen up there. I'm not going to really dig through any of this stuff unless I can avoid it. That fridge is nothing. Oh, there's someone up there. Oh, he's got a gun. Ah, crap. You know what? Is he combatant? He would have shot me by now. He would have shouted, I think. I can't take it. I won't anymore. Hello, don't be afraid. I'm just looking around. Oh, okay. Whew, we're close. We're all right. We're all right. Good, good, good. Right, anyway. How do we get up there? How the hell do we get up that top floor? I don't think we can. Oh no, we can climb up there, I think, up the front. There's some more stuff. Take a look at all the parts I'm getting. Might as well take all these parts. They're useful for traps and such. And the more you build more complex items, the more you need them. Can we get up? Yes, we can. We'll jump up, and I'm guessing you need a saw. Yes, you need a saw to get in here. So I think we'll make a saw tomorrow. We'll make a saw, and we'll make a shovel. And we can then get in. So we can't get through there. We need a shovel. There's nothing through there that I really want. In here, there's nothing I want, I don't think. Nothing I want in here, no. We'll jump down back here, and I don't know whether... That's saying we can search there, but I don't know whether it means we can actually search or whether it might actually be locked. It doesn't tell us yet. So I'm just going to dig through this rubble. It's going to take a while. Now we can go down here as well, but again, that's all rubble. There's not a lot of items around here. Not overly useful. My backpack is almost full, but it's mainly full of just these components and parts. Obviously, we've got a bit of food, bit of fertilizer and such, but nothing great. What I'm going to do is next night I'm going to bring back the shovel and the saw, because the saw I'll cut through that area there and we'll get into this bedroom that looks all locked. I have a feeling that door will be locked as well, but we will see. As you can see, I'm just digging through here first. When I come back as well, I won't have the crowbar. I won't risk the crowbar because that takes a slot up. The thing is, the saw does get destroyed every time. At least that's my experience of it anyway. So the first thing we do is saw, then we'll nick loads of parts and wood and things like that, and then come back. That's what we'll probably end up doing. But there's also the other option that I don't really class as much of an option, but we could always go in here. Now I know that's a fridge and that's a fridge there. That one's further forward. I think that one's in the background, so we can't use that one. But that's a fridge there certainly, which means there'll be a lot of items there. We could steal it. We could sneak around. Could bring Arica back. Sneak around. Steal it. Hoping there'll be steak in the fridge. And I really want a steak now. And we could also bring our combat guy back, but that's not really a very good option. Let's just take all of that. We've got some more electronic parts and such, and I think what I'll do now is just loot the random detritus that's around here and just pick up anything I can get, really. We're going to go upstairs. A big pile of rubble. There's nothing in here again? No, nothing in there, nothing in there. Can't get up there. I'll say go there, but which way is he going to do it? Yeah, he's going to try and go through the rubble. No, we don't want to do that. We'll come through here and we will just jump down. We'll get everything that's in this filing cabinet. Just one little filing cabinet there. I think it was cigarettes or something, wasn't it? There's normally cigarettes in it. No, it's just some herbs. And we'll take homegrown tobacco or tobacco. We'll take the tobacco. There we go. And we'll just leg it. We could go back and trade, but it's very close to daytime now, so we are actually going to leg it. And I think we will leave it there. Next episode, we will make a saw and we'll come back through the night and hopefully we can do some trading because we got some booze to trade as well. So far we're doing okay. A bit better than last episode, or actually about the same sort of length. Day 13. We'll just see if we've been raided or not. And here we are walking in. We have been raided, yes. So, someone tried to rob us. No one was wounded, the attackers didn't steal anything, but we did use 3 bullets chasing them off. So that's why we left them the gun back here. We used 3 bullets and did that. Now, honestly, I think I could sell that gun because I don't really plan on using it as an offensive action, but it might have to be something we do later on down the line. The thing is that if we keep it here, we're just going to keep using the bullets. That's generally how it works. They don't tend to... The survivors err on the side of caution when it comes to this and try to take them out long range and scare them off with bullets rather than wait until they get close and, you know, hold a knife to the throat. Anyway, Marin seems a bit unwell, so we'll definitely send him to bed. But either way, we're not doing too bad here. Next episode, as I said, we'll make some items, saw and such, and then go back and hopefully get some really good items from the top of that... that loft that was in there, that other building. As always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.